looking at here, I'm going to change that, is a 4-letter word. That's fine. That's fair. Now we have to go back and forth here because we need to figure out what we need. Now on this there is a bird. There is, I guess that looks like a snake. There is a spiral thingy. And there is the upper half of a bowl or a moon or whatever it is, but it's the upper half of the circle. So bird, snake, spiral thingy, half the moon. Alright, so according to this, the bird is the letter A, the snake is the letter J. Alright, the upper half is a T, and there's the spiral thing, that's an H. So A, J, T, or H is a potential first word. I'm going to assume that there's only going to be like 1 or 2 words we can actually form from this. Alright, so that's step number 1. Also, since there's a yellow circle here, it probably means we need to make this side for you there. So A, J, T, H. I'm going to forget that in no time. That would mean this is a T as well. Besides the T, which we already know, we know that there is a squiggly. We know that there is a I'm going to say it's a shellless snail. And I guess that looks like wheat to me. It could be feathers. So there is water, snail, wheat. So then if we look at water, snail, wheat, water is the letter N, wheat is the letter Y, and the snail is the letter F. Now, so actually I guess I should also open up a text document to make out the possibilities here. So for the first one, it's either A, T, J, H. For the second letter, it's either going to be T, N, Y. What was the last one? T, Y. I guess it would be the snail. Yep, F. That's fair. That's fine. Calling it tomb, but there's no O in the second letter. If there was an O, it would be, but there's not. I mean, I would guess tomb. But anyways, though. Then there is a foot. I don't know what to call that, but I know what it looks like. Or wheat. So we know that the wheat is Y, alright? So it's Y. Let's see what these two are. Y feet is equal to B. That is an X, and that is an O. Alright, and then finally, if we look at our magic, we have eye-looking thing, a hand. I guess that looks like a rope kind of to me, and an owl. Eye, hand, rope, owl. If we look at these, hand is the letter D, eye is the letter, where's the R, and then let's see, rope, looks less like a rope there, that's the letter S, and owl is the letter M. So anyways, that leaves us with a few different characters that this could be. Now to piece it together, which one makes sense? Now the second letter is not a vowel, that's notable, so the second letter was not a vowel, which means that the first letter, or the third letter, needs to be a vowel. There's only one vowel available for both. There's an A at the beginning there, and an O for the third one. Is there like a TH? There's not a TH combination, so I think that it's going to be A, O. Oh, wait, it's his name. It's his fucking name. It took me a second. It's not an actual word. I just realized you can spell, his name was 4 letters, right? It's like Pharaoh Tios. Oh, actually, no, you cannot spell his name. Or maybe you can. Maybe I just resaw a letter. You could almost spell his name if I got something with the second letter wrong. Pharaoh Tios. But I didn't see an E, so did I misread a letter? Let's see what an E looked like. E. Go back there. E. Oh, that was an E. I marked that off wrong. So yeah, it's Tios. Okay, so the letter T is the circle thing. place. Letter E is that. No, I actually forgot what the others are, so. O is the weird. It's actually right in place. The S. Let me look there. S was the rope thing. Okay. Self-explanatory. Ta-da! Then the tomb opens. And inside we're gonna get a key, of course. Of course, with the good old key always left inside as whatever. Now the real question is, how the fuck do we get out of here? What a nice long corridor you got here. Maybe there's something which I need a trigger or something. Look. Is there like a switch or something? Are you holding a switch, Pharaoh? No, I don't really see anything. I'll just run to the other side and hope it opens up. Oh, it's just open. Okay, well that works. That makes 2 keys obtained, which means 3rd key, here I come. Oh, there's the door. I like how the chairs just have stayed here just this whole entire time and actually save their physical locations. Anyways, which leads our final exhibit here, which is Atlantis. Of course, there might be more exhibits behind there, but final exhibit before we open up that door, basically. Alright, which means let's look at the exhibit of Atlantis. Yay, it's blue, which I like. We can go up or down. I'll go down. Yeah, I can see the safety hazard warning she was warning here. This is a bit dangerous, actually. Keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all times. Well, here we are. We can go back up when we're ready. For now, let's exhibit. Oh, wow. Actually, pretty nice looking. Let's explore Atlantis. Got some symbol to demonstrate something or another. That's the reflection. There is a giant impossible sphere here. Impossible because it literally looks like it's not being held up by anything. Well, there's 2 different directions to go. I guess I'll start here. Oh, but we can't go through here. The fog is blocking the way. Usually the fog actually looks pretty interesting, so no complaints, but notable. Well, let's clear the fog. The way to clear the fog is obviously over here. Let's go a little bit deeper. I will say this is definitely the most visually interesting area we've been in so far. Something or other's making noise. I don't think it's me, so... Is this another maze? No, it might just be 2 different doors. Don't jump into the maze conclusion. There are a few notes and all that down there. Before I do that, let me look over here. No, not over here. There was another way over here. That looks like the maze. I'll get back to that. Let's explore in the meantime. That's the way to show up barnacles, I guess. There's obviously the note here. You can actually read this. Orchicusum. I can't say that. Orchicum. Shrug. Test. November 25th, 1908. Dear Professor Walker, I'm writing to thank you for your splendid evening last night. I'm not usually one for all this supernatural nonsense, but I must say I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. The exhibits themselves were not only fascinating, but gave me an odd sense of macabre. I especially admire the atmosphere you create with your sound systems. The dull drones and whispering sounds were positively eerie. I very much look forward to the grand opening and will no doubt be visiting again once your museum is fully complete. Yours sincerely, Baron Montag of Grimthorpe. Is that a real country? Is that just made up? I'm guessing this is the end of the maze. This is the way for me to get back once I've gone through the maze of the dead. Or whatever maze happens to actually be. Yes, loud clanging sound. I too agree that the maze is probably the right way to go. I don't even know if it's a maze yet, but it's probably a maze. Glimthorpe was apparently a fan of dark-sounding mazes. Or Chalsum. So I'm gonna go down here. Or it's actually not a maze. It's one of these puzzles. It's been a long time since I've played a puzzle with one of these. Like, I guess there's some alterations of puzzles like this I've played before, but not anything like this for quite some time. Well, it's not going to end up going there. They don't all need to connect, so should keep that in mind. This is not going to work. Well, let's start from the top. That's obviously the part that can go through. It's going to get turned down there. Well, that's not right. But that's not going to work either. Tricky, tricky. It's definitely where it goes, and you can't really switch it up until there. There's not really another way to switch it up, so it has to go down. It's really here they get the first quote-unquote choice, and it has to go this way. Wouldn't make any sense otherwise. You couldn't make it go down, so it has to go up. But then this doesn't... that couldn't lead to anything. So I guess maybe it's not... it couldn't, it just... Down here would not connect to there. Obviously, you cannot connect to that. But it can't connect down. I guess maybe it does connect this way, but then we need to sort of... oh, it could work differently, actually. Okay, I think I see how this could work. Yeah, there we go. Now go, steam away. Crossing back over. Obviously, the steam over here will now be undone, which means we can probably cross back over here. Or the steam is not undone. I was certain that would do it. Well, let's explore elsewhere. I guess the pipes got something else working. What do you think it did? Maybe it made like a... oh. Well, the difference is immediately noticeable. I'm going to assume we can go underwater and probably go through that ceiling thing we saw earlier. This is not exactly what I expected yet, but we can go swimming. Alright, let's swim up. That was unexpected, to be honest, but I can roll with it. No. Yeah. This so far is my favorite area. Now we're going to the dark room maze that we all were expecting. Or it's just another dark tunnel. It's just another dark tunnel. Well, let's do it. There's something over there. And, ooh, another puzzle. It's the earth. I'm not going to mess with that till I have a better idea what I'm doing. Seems like I'm preparing a boat ride, though. We go forwards and backwards. Well, obviously, before we mess with that, we should look at this little cryptic way over here and see what it's trying to hide. Door's not opening, so sure, I'll take the obvious vent. There we go. Over here, we locate another room of excitement and wonder. Of course, the other side of the lock. You got really afraid by that. Well, back underwater. I just want breath. That looks like a face. Well, I don't see anything of interest, really. Just seems like a room to go swimming in. Every museum needs a swimming pool, I guess. Well, sure. Turn to the left. It's another chamber full of water. Hopefully this one's a bit more in it. Well, something is different here immediately. Oh, are we looking for these things? 03 north. Okay, so I see what this is. So I'm gonna write that down. 03 north. So we're probably looking for all the different points here, and they're underwater written somewhere. I'm skimming your underground walls. Other hidden messages. Doesn't actually look like it, so I'm gonna go surfacing back up. Is there a hidden message I missed over here is now the question. I certainly do not spot anything immediately. Up for the air as always. Maybe 03 north is all I actually need from over here. Oh no, never mind, here's something. 18 west. Alright, 18 west. You'd think that there'd be 2 written in each room. I'm just going to be working with 2 coordinates. Maybe they're also in different areas. I don't see anything else, certainly. So, yeah, going back for surface there. Let me cross over here. Good. I'll make 100% sure I don't see anything else just by skimming this area. I kind of already checked everything, but I'm just checking again. And I'm guessing that the other 2 coordinates are then written elsewhere. If not here, then elsewhere. Or maybe all I need to know is 3 north, 18 west. Maybe that's all that's required for this puzzle. Don't see any other coordinates hidden around here, so sure. Let's input the information I know. Oh yeah, there's only 2 coordinates, so that would explain this. Ta-da! Boat's on. Take me wherever you want to go, boat. I am now locked in position now. I can't jump though. This doesn't look that deep. I could have made this. Whatever. It's working. Guess we can go back when we're done because we have the option to do so. This is the biggest exhibit in terms of size. Not specifically content. I guess that'd all be up for interpretation there. And there's the key. Are the pipes now no longer? Yeah, it looks like the pipes are fine. These are the pipes that were glowing earlier, but now they're A-OK. Oh no. No, they're not actually. That still looks dangerous. Can I mess with this? Oh, this is another puzzle in itself. Good enough. Don't want them both to fill out. Obviously not. Don't want them both to go to 0. Nope. Oh, they both need to go to 40. Well, we did it. Sorry, it's silly and didn't think anything of the 4D on top. Still, we did it. Let's get out of here. I like how you can kind of go hang glide in the air for a little bit. Well, we got picked up all 3 keys. If there's anything past this, we're about to find out. But there's either going to be a whole other area with 3 more exhibits, or it's going to be a final area. Either or, really. This seems less like a museum so far, though, more like a puzzle palace. That should be an actual thing in real life, just a puzzle palace. Anyways, let's put the keys in. Da-da, da-da, da-da. The door opens. I'll stand back. I guess there's like something right behind there. But it looks fine. Okay. I shall, in fact, go grace my presence down these hallways. They've got chairs. How could I complain? We could be unleashing Pandora's box that, of course, just conveniently kept here in the museum. And, of course, now it gets very dark. There's just a door down there. I'm going to save my batteries, because I haven't actually seen any batteries in a while. I count that was getting dark. I'm assuming we're going to be... Oh, never mind. This hallway is actually rather well lit. Never mind. I can see fine right now. Don't. He's a little bit out in the open right now. I mean, you can walk past it fine. I don't exactly know where we are best going. I bet there's more than one of them. Who wants to bet that? There's only one. This is relatively easy. Do we just go straight ahead of us? I don't actually know, but there's a lot of doors. I think Grandpa just lets out monsters out in the middle of the night. Maybe there's people in rubber costumes. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. Yeah, split up, search for clues, and find out who the villain the mask is at the end of the episode. This door appears to be jammed. Perhaps it could be pried open. Since you've implied as such, I'm going to assume that that's a possibility. Nice painting. Moving boxes this way. This looks like such a sneaking room. Are we actually okay in here? Okay, we're actually just okay. Which means let's look around. I mean, the monster is very slow when he's not chasing you, is also the thing. Professor Walker's diary, December 10th, 1908. I received word this morning that Henry Turner has gone missing. The police dropped in to question me about Harry's sudden disappearance, as he went missing shortly after the pre-opening party last week. I, of course, gave them my complete cooperation, though I couldn't provide any information as to his whereabouts. I cannot help but feel partially responsible that his disappearance was somehow connected. All picked up the crowbar. Is the monster now going to show up? No, it did just save my game, so call me a bit conspicuous, though the monster isn't really that big of a threat, to be completely, frankly honest. There's the empty room we're never going to enter into, by the way. Yai. Well, let's head on back. La-di-da-di-do. I'll close this door till I know what I'm doing with it. Alright. Sneakaboo. This doesn't look like a good sign. It's just a note and there's nothing else in here. Except for curtains. Since there's nothing else that help provide my progress, sure, I'll read it. But this doesn't seem like a good idea but specifically, but sure. The white book leads the way. Oh. It did actually give a clue. Okay. So now we look for a white book. A white book. If you guys spot it and I overlook it, just tell me. I'm just kind of glancing. Don't see any white books off the top. I'm not seeing any white books. Unless, of course, there's a hidden thing about it. Second from the left door. That's just a chair. Or was it... I don't know what left door was. Door I came from? Assume we mean this door. Where's the white book here? Other side? Am I blind? Am I not seeing it? Over here? Oh yeah, there it is. Ta-da! Leads to another corridor. I'm just taking leisurely strolls. Gonna pick up your good old breath. Despite the fact this character doesn't seem to have a stamina limit at all. What an exciting room. The monsters nearby. Trying to be sneaky. Well, good news and bad news. This could be totally the hiding spot if the monster came for you. Do you think you could fit through there? You can't jump on top of the shelf, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, you can. No, you can't. I'm guessing we're gonna have to trigger. There's actually a few places you can use as hiding spots. I'm not sure if they would actually work as hiding spots, though. I mean, I'm going to assume, could the monster even end up in any of these places? It's kind of obvious we need to open that door and trigger the monster and then run off somewhere. I'm going to try the boxes first. Or never mind, the monster disappeared. Professor Walker's diary. December 22nd, 1908. I now have no doubt that something is amiss. How could something like this happen? 4 people have gone missing in the past month, all of whom were present at my pre-opening party. Of those who attend, only 3 remain. Amelia, James, and myself. I fear there may be a madman targeting the museum, perhaps some deranged killer coming after me and all that I own. I must hide the shard. Someplace where no one will find it. Okay, the curtain actually surprised me because I was thinking it was the monster form for a second. Let's go into the depths. If I hear breathing, I'll be careful. I think we're fine for the moment, though. Corridor over there, and a room to enter here. I'll start off with the room, because this looks like a dead end. If the monster comes around, I'll just hide there. I'm not sure if the monster maybe can crush. I don't really know enough about it. Just, you can run from it. Still, gonna be sneaky McSneakers. We seem fine. Yeah, there's not really anything in this room. Now we know, though. Gonna sneak up to this door. Yeah. Let's peek our head through here. Looks kind of big, actually. We can probably obviously get up there. Oh, actually, no, you can use boxes to balance this. It's a puzzle. It's right behind here. Blockaded by more boxes. Well, that's fine. Ta-da. Put a box down. Then put another box. Let me go up here backwards. Put another box down. See if it keeps my weight. It'll keep my weight. I could jump back down, but why would I want to do that? Before I go through the obvious next door, I first want to see if this is actually anything, or if there's anything on this table. The answer to both those questions is nothing and no, but let's open it up. Sneak through the dark corridor. Hey, we'll be fine. How could this go wrong? The answer, it can't. This is a perfect, foolproof plan. Which has been pre-planned and premeditated beforehand, so we know it's a perfect, foolproof plan. Wonder if you could launch yourself? I don't know, maybe. The physics aren't exactly the most precise in the game. The monster doesn't have eyes. Knew that was gonna trigger it, though. I could throw chairs at, but whatever, I'm fine. Loading area. Home Alone Uncle's Weird Museum Edition, of course. Well, this is like the Antlantis elevator. Is there anything like a note in around one? Yeah, there's actually no in one of these crates and a key. Picked up the planetarium key. Professor Walker's diary. December 24th, day before Christmas. Christmas Eve. I took the crystal shard down to the storage area in the basement where it could be hidden. On the way, I discovered a loose brick in the wall. There appears to be a sizable hollowed-out passage behind it. Let's see. On the way there, okay, storage room. A loose brick wall appears to be hollowed out. Let's see. The crystal shard down to the storage room in the basement. Stranger still, the shard glows and resonates wildly as it approaches. Could the shard be somehow linked to this location? What does it all mean? I must see what is behind that wall. So, I took crystal shard down the storage area in the basement where it could be hidden. Okay. Sure. We can go down. No, we can't go down. It's not accessible yet. It's of course the planetarium. Going up. You could so jump down here. It'd probably be a fun time. But first, we've got the planetarium to look forward to. Take me up, Captain. Why don't we just lift you straight up into that sun? Quite the museum you got here, unks. Looks like a goddamn puzzle. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, where I'm trying to turn this into a livelihood for missed game videos, different higher quality video series for the channel, and my own little games I make from time to time. You can learn more about all of this at the link, which you'll also find in the description below. If you'd like to watch me record my game videos, take part in development streams, or just interact some, I stream quite regularly at my hitbox.tv channel, and it's where I record all my gameplay for my Let's Plays. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, adieu.